George Santos' campaign last year was a campaign of deceit, lies, and fabrication.
How do you deal with somebody who is an out-and-out liar?
Lie after lie after lie.
Everything that George Santos said about himself was a lie. He lied to get the nomination. He lied to the electorate. He lied to get elected.
I just can't see any way that I or my colleagues can deal with someone who is, appearing to be a pathological liar.
We were all duped, and we're appalled and angered at how George Santos misled us, lied to us, and what a fraud he actually is.
George Santos is a fraud.
I'm offended and disgusted at his deceit.
It is simply tragic and outrageous and disgusting.
It is a great stain on the Republican Party of Nassau County today that he worked with us.
He is a stain on the House of Representatives. He's a stain on the 3rd Congressional District.
When you build something on lies and no ethics and no responsibility, there's accountability. George Santos has no business serving in Congress.
Mr. Santos has admitted lying time and time again.
A person who tells that length and breadth of lies, built one on top of the other, is not a normal person. He needs to get help.
He's told so many lies, he doesn't know what the truth is, and he's making a mockery out of the entire congressional system.
George, I'm speaking to you. It's time to step down.
It's time for you to resign, George.
Lying about your credentials. It's just unacceptable, and this man must resign immediately.
The trust no longer there. Therefore, he should resign.
It's time for George Santos, for once, to do the right thing. And I, on behalf of the 12 members of the Republican majority, call on him to step aside.
I stand with my colleagues and say, George Santos needs to step down.
I join with all of my colleagues, Chairman Cairo, and on behalf of our Assembly delegation in calling on George Santos to resign.
We must call for the resignation of Congressman George Santos.
I stand here with my colleagues in calling for George Santos to resign.
And I join here with my colleagues in government calling for George Santos' resignation.
George Santos does not have the ability to serve here in the House of Representatives and should resign.
I'm calling on George Santos to immediately resign from Congress.
I am calling for his immediate resignation.
He's a national joke, he's an international joke, but this joke's got to go. And it's on us calling him for him to resign immediately.